We've all been there, right? Negative conversations, maybe a group of people getting together and maybe gossiping about somebody. We've all been there. And the question is, what do you do in that moment to really shift that dynamic? I mean, if you've been watching this blog, even a few posts, you understand that I am a big believer in camp positive, meaning that when you have a positive perspective about life, not only is it better for you, but it's better for the world. It's better for every person you come into contact with. But we live on the planet, and the planet is filled with negativity. So here are a few things I want you to think about when you are faced smack dab in the middle of a negative conversation. The first thing is just to refrain. Don't participate. If someone is really just in a space where they just need to just dump about negativity, fine. Maybe you need to give them the space for that, but you don't need to participate, because when you do, you're adding fuel to the fire. The second point is listening. Sometimes people just need to vent. And by listening, maybe you're giving them the safe space to do that, but you're also listening for clues that are the underlying cause of their unhappiness. Now, by listening, I don't mean you getting all worked up as well. No, stay neutral. You're just listening. You're looking for those clues to see where you can gently shift the conversation to something more positive. So that's my third point, shift. When that energy is there, it's a very contagious atmosphere where it almost wants to suck you in and get more negative, but you can shift it ever so slightly. So you may want to look for an interjection of something a little more positive. That if someone is griping about the news or about politics, find one little opening where you can mention something good, something that you were excited about recently in the news, something that was a glimmer of hope. Bring it in. We need more of it. And by you vocalizing that, you will change the dynamic of the conversation. And yet, you want people to know that you are hearing them. So my fourth point is about connection. Connect with those individuals who are speaking and try to listen for the sort of core of their discomfort. Try to see what's underneath the sort of thing that they're moaning about, right? And in doing so, you really express empathy, where it's like, oh my goodness, Mary, I hear like you're so, stressed out about this, but, is there something that, that's happened to you recently that, could give you a little relief? Have you tried fill in the blank? Are you getting enough sleep that, what can we do to shift this up? Something to really hear them and express empathy. And then lastly, this idea of reframing. A lot of times people can get on a tear where they're thinking about things in a certain way. And just by giving them the space that you're listening to them, you're connecting with them, you're offering a shift of perspective, you can also take this possibility of reframing the conversation to offer yet another perspective to the other person. Again, you have it in your head, someone is acting really, really rude and they're really bitching about it and they're really upset about it. Maybe you want to say, I happen to know that Bob was having a terrible day because his wife is sick. So you may want to really rethink the way you responded to that situation in our office meeting. Reframe it, offer a fresh perspective. It changes the dynamic of a conversation instantly. So negativity is around us. The question is, how do we handle it? And here are a few ways where you can change that dynamic like that. And always, for more inspiration, feel free to check out my many blog posts, online classes, or one-on-one coaching. It is my pleasure to connect with you. And so good luck with stomping out that negativity and inspiring the world with your positive energy. Have an awesome day.